Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you today? I hope you are doing fine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and now we are going to talk about one of the best movie series according to me. Let me tell you first that I have watched this series for 35 times since I was junior high school student, 8th class until now. I'm so amazed by this movie, and that's the reason why I like to watch it times by times. That is Sherlock Holmes series. Before we are talking about the movie series, I think it is good for you to know what Sherlock Holmes is and why he is so famous. Sherlock Holmes is a fictional detective created by British author Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Referring himself as a consulting detective in the stories, Holmes is known for his proficiency with observation, deduction, forensic science, and logical reasoning that borders on the fantastic, which he employs when investigating cases for a wide variety of clients, including Scotland Yard. So many novels were created by British author or Sir Arthur Conan Doyle about Sherlock Holmes, and of course with his best friend, Dr. John Watson, first appearing in a print in 1887. And now, after you know what Sherlock Holmes is, we are going to talk about the series. All my beloved viewers, you should know that the series is not written by Sir Arthur, or it is one his novel that is adapted for a film, but the series is written by Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss. Even though the characters are still inspired by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, but the stories are different. The difference is, in Sir Arthur's novel, Sherlock Holmes lives in 1800s, but in this series, Sherlock Holmes lives in 2010. The series still tells about Sherlock Holmes as a consulting detective, solving various mysterious cases, but in a modern-day London. This series has 13 episodes, with 40-part series airing from 2010 to 2017. And special episode that aired on January 1st, 2016. This series is produced by British network BBC along with Gatiss, Stephen Moffat, and Supertail and Rebecca Eaton serving as executive producer. This series is filmed in Cardiff, Wales, with North Gower Street in London, used for exterior of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. John Watson 22-1B Baker Street residence. And each episode has 85 until 90 minutes, but you don't have watch all of episodes to know about the whole movies, because every episode tells different story with the others. And now we are just going to talk about the movie series episode 1 with the title A Study in a Pink, because this is my favorite episode from the others. Check it out! The police, led by Detective Inspector Lestrade, had been befuddled by Sherry's death, described as serial suicide. The police could not take to handle these cases anymore because 4 people died with a mysterious way, and they did not know what the problem was, until the body of Jennifer Wilson gave them a little help, because this one left a message that the victim before her did not do that. And because they didn't know how to clear the cases anymore, the leader of the police called Sherlock Holmes to uncover these cases. The beginning of the movie started with Dr. John Watson's dreams. It was war in Afghanistan. Dr. John Watson was an army that injured in Afghanistan. Because he wanted to have fun, but he did not have enough money to pay costs alone, as how Sherlock Holmes was, so they were met by their old friends. And then, Dr. John Watson met Sherlock Holmes in his laboratory. The film continued to scene when Detective Lestrade called Sherlock Holmes to visit crime scene. When they were in crime scene, Sherlock Holmes found the mistake that the murderer had done. It was her suitcase. The murderer had her suitcase. After looking around, Sherlock Holmes found the suitcase, but there was not her mobile phone. After thinking more and more, Sherlock Holmes found the way to track this murder. It used her email. And the climax of the story when Sherlock Holmes face to face with the murder. But the ending, the murderer was died because he was shot by Dr. John Watson from the next building. I will give you 3 reasons why you must watch this series, especially episode 1. First, Benedict Cumberbatch is a best actor. He played Sherlock Holmes so well. Until at the moment when we see Sherlock Holmes, we see Benedict Cumberbatch. That's really killing. This is my favorite scene when Sherlock Holmes was played by Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay, you've got questions.
Yeah, where are we going?
Crime scene. Next.
Who are you? What do you do?
What do you think?
I'd say private detective.
But
The police don't go to private detectives.
I'm a consulting detective. The only one in the world that invented the job.
What does that mean?
Means when the police are out of their depth, which is always, they consult me.
The police don't consult amateurs.
When I met you for the first time yesterday, I said Afghanistan or Iraq. You looked surprised.
How did you know?
I didn't know, I saw. Haircut, the way you hold yourself says military. Your conversation as you entered the room
A bit different from my day.
said trained Bart, so army doctor, obvious. Your face is tanned, but no tan. Like you've forgotten about it, so it's at least partly psychosomatic. That says the original circumstances of the injury were traumatic. Wounded in action then. Wounded in action, suntan, Afghanistan or Iraq.
You said I had a therapist.
Got a psychosomatic limp, of course you've got a therapist. Then there's your brother. Your phone, it's expensive, email-enabled MP3 player. Are you looking for a flash? You wouldn't waste money on this. It's a gift then. Scratch is not one, many over time. It's been in the same pocket as keys and coins. Man sitting next to me wouldn't treat as one luxury item like this, so it's had a previous owner. Next bit's easy, you know it already.
The engraving.
Harry Watson, clearly a family member who's given you his old phone. Not your father, this is a young man's gadget. Could be a cousin, but you're a war hero who can't find a place to live. Unlikely you've got an extended family, certainly not one you're close to, so brother it is. Now Clara, who's Clara? 3 kisses says there's a romantic attachment. Expense of the phone says wife, not girlfriend. She must have given it to him recently. This model's only 6 months old. Marriage in trouble then, 6 months old, he's just given it away. If she'd left him, he would have kept it. People do sentiment, but no, he wanted rid of it, he left her. He gave the phone to you, that says he wants you to stay in touch. You're looking for cheap accommodation, and you're not going to your brother for help. That says you've got problems with him. Maybe you liked his wife, maybe you don't like his drinking.
How can you possibly know about the drinking?
Shot in the dark, good one though. Power connection, tiny little scuff marks around the edge of it. Every night goes to plug it in to charge, but his hands are shaking. You never see those marks on a sober man's phone, never see a drunk's without them. There you go, see, you were right.
I was right. Right about what?
The police don't consult amateurs.
That was amazing.
You think so?
Of course it was. It was extraordinary. It was quite extraordinary.
That's not what people normally say.
What do people normally say?
Piss off.
The second, the plot of the story did not cast. Believe me, however you try, you cannot to cast this movie. The third, the dialogues of the characters are so alive, smart, and colorful. Sometimes it makes us thinking more, sometimes it makes us smile and laugh, and sometimes the sarcasm of Sherlock Holmes makes us fall in love more and more with him.
What are you doing?
Nicotine patch. Helps me think. Impossible to sustain a smoking habit in London these days. Bad news for brain work.
It's good news for breathing.
Ugh, breathing's boring.
Is that 3 patches?
It's a 3-patch problem.
Well, you asked me to come. I'm assuming it's important.
Oh, yeah, of course. Can I borrow your phone?
My phone?
Don't want to use mine. Always a chance the number will be recognized. It's on the website.
Mrs. Hudson's got a phone.
Yeah, she's downstairs. I tried shouting, but she didn't hear.
I was the other side of London.
There's no hurry.
Here. So what's this about? The case?
A case.
Her case?
A suitcase, yes, obviously. The murderer took her suitcase first. Big mistake.
Okay, he took her case, sir.
It's no use. There's no other way. We'll have to risk it. On my desk, there's a number. I want you to send a text.
You brought me here to send a text.
Text, yes, the number on my desk. What's wrong?
Just met a friend of yours.
A friend?
An enemy.
Oh, which one?
Your arch enemy. According to him, do people have arch enemies?
Did he offer you money to spy on me?
Yes.
Did you take it?
No.
Pity we could have split the fee. Think it through next time.
Who is he?
Most dangerous man you've ever met, and not my problem right now. On my desk, the number.
So I think this movie is really good, and I recommend you to watch this because this is very worth it. That's all for today, I think, and see you on the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.